Hello, hello, it is your tarot dad, and here we are with another daily tarot reading. Let's just pull the card for today. Let's get on with it, folks. I don't want to wait no more. I want to know what kind of day it's going to be today. I am feeling... Okay. Stop it. Okay, folks. Unfortunately... we pulled our third repeat card in a week. We are really needing to go back over and make sure that these lessons and make sure that like these kind of like the food for thought things have been fully ruminated, right? That is very funny, and I just want so bad to pull another card. But I'm going to stay true to the practice here and own the fact that we pulled the Knight of Wands. Now, we talked about this already once before. This is, we're kind of continuing along the same theme of, we shifted through cups, major arcana, cups, right? Major arcana, wands. So I think that's funny where like we're having some symmetry happening here, like almost like a rhyme scheme for a poem, which is interesting and something to think about in and of itself, right? Like where are these things starting to intertwine and overlap? Where are we kind of like ebbing and flowing like a wave, right? In what way are these lessons becoming cyclical just for these last couple of weeks, just since we started doing this, right? The Knight of Wands here, the Knight card is one of adventure, one of travel, one of conviction, one of like kind of full-heartedness. This horse, it is worth pointing out, we just had a Knight card earlier, another repeat I might add, that Knight of Cups card where we were trotting along, just kind of like our horse was just like sashaying. Right now we are in the desert and we are rearing back and we are going, right? Wands are opportunity. Wands are energy. Wands are where we're putting our time. Yesterday we were challenged with making sure that all of our wands align, that we're all going in the right direction. This is another one of those get up and go cards, right? Like wands oftentimes can be, or the inverse. But this is like full steam ahead, baby. You got your priorities in line. You thought about what it would mean to aim everything at the same goal. You thought about what that goal might be. Now it's time to get after it, right? This is not a huge mystery of a card, but I would be doing all of us a disservice here if I did not dive into what the company line is here. So let me get that pulled up for us. What's wild to me is I searched hard for this card, right? Like you can see me in the video. I am like rifling through. I thought here, no, not here. Let's push through a little bit more here. No, wait, no, hold on. Let's push through a little bit more. Let's get some more cards. Maybe I'm missing some underneath here. Pulled them out. Again, not saying it's magic, not saying it's any of that, right? Because it isn't. And I think that is what I want to like let everyone know. Like the tarot space is not it's not someone fortune telling your future, telling you like small little things, like saying yes or no's, or answering like a very detail oriented question for you about what someone was thinking or how someone feels about you or what might happen in the future. It's none of that, right? Like tarot is very much about guidance. It's very much about lessons. I do, as a person who's just like a little mystical about life, right? A little mystical about serendipity and about the stuff that the world does sometimes. Like we're seeing, it's one of the things I love about the cards is that they have so much room for that. It's almost like they're like a conductor. It's like a metal rod in the sky and a lightning, like a thunderstorm, right? That's what these cards can feel like sometimes, especially when you're living a full, thoughtful, intentional life. Like they can, just be a real clean place for lightning to strike. So this is energy, passion, inspired action, adventure, right? Impulsiveness also is one of those, like impulsiveness. Passion, project, haste, scattered energy, delays, frustration, right? And really this is a similar card, but it's to the Eight of Wands. We're just kind of like ramping up. The energy here is what a Knight card would just inherently do. It's a similar idea, right? And that like we're aligning our passions, we are setting our course, we are getting after it, right? But this is the card that is like, do it. This is an action card. We're not talking about it. We're not thinking about it. We're not devising the plan. We're not searching through intentions. We're not doing any of that. We are getting after it now. Like it's time to go. It's time to keep going. We've already had that it's time to go moment, right? So this is just a fresh reminder that while we're spinning over all of these other things, all of these other ideas, and all of these other like pieces of knowledge and wisdom and cultural, like tribal knowledge stuff, right? Like this is another reminder in the same way that the Seven of Cups again was a reminder to like get present minded. This is a reminder. This is a tap on the shoulder, right? This is like, hey, I know we talked about like it's time to get up and go. Like really, it's time to get up and go, right? It's time to get up and go. So that is what I want us to be thinking about today is where are the blocks to us getting up and going? Because we've already been told once, right? Where are we hesitant ourselves, right? Like where is the horse kind of hard to get up on? Which one of the things is making this difficult for us? Is there anything there? If there's not, great. Just check in on it. I'm not saying there is, right? Again, you only know you. I can't know you. I know some of you very well. I know some of you pretty well, right? Like, but I still can't predict your future. I can't tell you what you should do. What I'm here to tell you is like, just think about it, right? Like check in with yourself. Like, hey, what is the holdup here? I want you to search yourself and search for any ideas where there might, if there is any blockage, what that might be and what it would take to remove that from that. And blockage is maybe even the wrong word. Where's the hesitancy, right? Because it's less of something standing in your way and more of you. It's more about you. So just something to think about as we're going through today. This is an adventure card, so don't be shy. Don't be afraid to say yes to some things, especially if it might include going somewhere, however far away or however close, right? Doing something. It could be an adventure figurative, an adventure of the mind, an adventure of the spirit. Also things to consider here. These are passions. These are like inside of you. So you're the only one who knows really what those are. So just be thinking about that as we're going into today and really into this weekend. This is a great time for us to be like pouring energy into our passion pursuits. Hopefully we have some time away from our regular obligations. Hopefully you guys can have a little bit of extra energy to pour into these things. A lot to mull over as we're going through this card, especially in the context of this week is so interesting, and namely in the context of the repeats. Like we are getting some second calls on some stuff, and I think that that's important for us to look at. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. As always, good to see you here. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you taking the time for yourself, honestly, to be thinking about yourself and thinking about your life and thinking about those in it, what you could do with it, and taking that time to do it with me. I appreciate that. I will look forward to seeing y'all again here tomorrow, bright and early. Tarot Dad is out.